So types of languages get even less common than the ones we've discussed. Some stranger language types that exist are concatenative languages, array languages, and logical languages. Concatenative languages are a kind of functional language that operates on a stack. In functional languages, you name functions normally. In a concatenative language, you try to name nothing. And the way it works is that you have a stack of operations, and you pop the first thing off the stack. It tells you how many arguments it wants. You pop those off the stack. Languages like this include forth, which you may have heard of, and factor, which is a more recent version of forth that isn't unsafe, so it's more fun to play with.
And we're not going to be talking about those ever again.
Maybe.
Okay, what about array languages?
Array languages are things like APL or MATLAB, where the basic type that you're dealing with is a potentially multidimensional array, and you operate on the entire array at once.
So that's like baked into the language that you're dealing with arrays, it's not just a library.
And for linear algebra, graphics programming, these are really nice languages. They also have the benefit that if you want to execute the operations in parallel, you've got these big arrays that you're dealing with.
Why can't you just do this with a library? Why do you need to be baked into the language?
You can do it either way. It's easier to read a language that was explicitly designed to have the features that you're using most of the time.
Okay.
That's really the big thing.
Okay, and the third in this category is logical languages, so what are they?
Well, logical languages is a category of which there's one major example, and that's Prolog. And you understand Prolog a little bit better than I do, so why don't you explain it?
Well, so Prolog is about defining a bunch of things that you'd like satisfied, and then you hand it off to Prolog and it tries to find you an answer.
And Prolog is one of the languages that we'll be doing this semester, so you guys are going to get to write fun Prolog programs.